So 48 hours is really just an arbitrary number, but the concept behind it, the fact that you can literally bolt one of these things together pretty easily is what's really important. The C10 could have been done quicker, honestly, but we wanted to take the time and explain some things, what was going on for the crowd that was there, which was substantial. And we also did it in a parking lot in Scottsdale, Arizona, instead of my nice, warm, well-equipped shop here in Jasper, Indiana. Every hot rod build, they bring their unique set of challenges. With this particular build, we are going to sell the truck the day after we get it done at the Barrett-Jackson collector car auction. This thing had to be really good. We really had to have all the bolts tight and everything tidied up, ready to potentially drive anywhere in the country. So we spent, you talk about building a truck in 48 hours, we spent a whole lot more than 48 hours in preparation and scheduling on this thing. And I think that's one of the key parts to any build, but especially this particular one. So over the years, I've developed kind of a recipe for the products and the companies that I like to use in building cars. And in a lot of cases, it's not just the product that is superior in design or function, it's the company behind it. Most of the time, they're a hot rodder too, so they understand what it's like to be working in your garage on the weekend, at night, against a deadline, and it truly makes a difference on how they design and manufacture and deliver their products. One of the hidden little gems was Brian Benzig and his crew down at SoCal Speed Shop. All the little nuts, bolts, fasteners, the trim items, when you don't have those kind of parts and you need them and they got them, they're your new best friend. The donor truck, 68 GMC, started out as a really nice restoration. Not many options on it. It already had a ZZ4 GM crate motor in it. It was a good, basic, solid, rust-free truck. It's what every hot rodder wants to start with if they have the means to do a project like this. The morning it was to be sold, we took it out on the little test track that Barrett-Jackson has set up there for GM and Chrysler to do ride-alongs. And first thing I did was do a burnout with it. I figured if it's not going to do a burnout, it won't go down the road. So we fired it up and smoked the tires a little bit, and run it through the autocross and put it through its paces, and again, it performed great. I still think that the Barrett-Jackson auction is just, for lack of a better term, the damnedest thing I've ever seen in my life. So here's the truth. I have no idea what went on. It was so stressful for me to be up there in front of all those people that between the time I physically got out of the truck and shut the door and they led me up on the podium until the time I walked down off the off-ramp, I couldn't tell you a thing that happened. It's a complete mind blank. The guy that bought the truck, he was very intrigued by not only the sum of the parts on the truck, but how they got to be there. The whole project really intrigued him, and well, now he owns a little piece of history. But I am truly thankful for everybody that helped on this thing. Not only with parts, but with support, just physical support. If any one person had not participated, we could not have made that project happen. Every time we do one of these 48-hour projects, and this is the third one now, I always say, never again. Will we do it again? I don't know. We'll see.